Conference bet. Here in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. 2 points, that one goes. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
The kick out to Poole. Shot clock at 2. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And they double up LeBron. Bucks passing it around. There's the steal. It's 2-on-1. And Poole gets it to go.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Giannis. No one near James as he lets it go. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And finished off by Avdia.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Lopez. Then Avdia making his last shot.
I like whenever Lopez challenges the D at that size. I mean, they're going to have to foul him in the process.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
There's a screen. Right wing. And here is Gafford. Poole with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma sets a screen. Spins. Fires from 14. That one a little long.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And DeLon Wright hits the whistle that time. Second personal foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Giannis inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Koulibaly, no good. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Wright. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. So the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Will it go? And another miss by Washington. Bucks leading by 7. And finished off by LeBron.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. .110 left in the first quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. It's Solomon. It's Antetokounmpo. Russell with it. Now Wright defending. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Kuzma outside. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. .20 seconds left in the first quarter. Kuzma outside. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Kuzma. Knocked loose and stolen by Wright. Here's Koulibaly. Off the mark and the drop continues. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 11. And we'll be back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Kispert with the bucket.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Dosunmu. Crowder the screen. Now here's Dosunmu. Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Stolen by Kispert. In transition, here come the Wizards. Pass to Cornette. Lets it go with a 3. That one no good. Bucks leading by 8. To the right side. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And he's good on the 3-ball. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here, and what would have happened in free agency.
To the inside. Pass to Beauchamp. Down low. Pulls up. The shot by Reddish, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And that one, good. Beauchamp's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, in championship medal to boot. David, thank you. Back to Portis. 5 to shoot. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Wizards trailed by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gallinari in the corner. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Back to Crowder. Portis the screen. Fires from the wing. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Old school, mid-range, Jay Crowder, that's 2.
Kuzma. Pass to Kispert. Fires from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Up top, Crowder. And Crowder leaves it in.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Poole. Now Shamet. Kuzma sets a screen. Fires the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And Washington making a change here. For Milwaukee, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
To the paint. Pass to Kuzma. There's a good screen. Back to Poole. It's deflected.
Yeah, Portis relished that chance just to wipe away the shot.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 0.
Russell looking around. Inside. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jackson's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three. They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
To the middle. Here's Gafford.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Lopez, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Poole for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Right side, Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Right, looking around. Lopez with the steal. Russell with it. Now right defender. The kick out to Lopez. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Kuzma outside. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Gafford. Pass to Poole. Pocket six. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Woohoo! Poole just threw that up. I bet he practices that.
Outside, Russell. Big shot on the way. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The high post shot. LeBron, no good. Wizards trailed by 13. Inside, here's Kuzma. Pass to Poole. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, what's going to enable the retooled Wizards to take the next step? Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said, I think the biggest thing is the fit. Better fit helps the competitive spirit, the connectivity. The guys get the big picture. But the most important thing is winning. Kevin, he thinks that mindset is starting to take hold.
I think it is. Building that culture is so important. David, thanks. Bucks passing it around. Beasley with a clean look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Avdia. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Out to the right wing. Beasley with the steal. Back to James. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's James, and the jumper is on the mark. LeBron's got 6.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Reddish. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the screen. Kispert with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 9.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
To the left wing. Here's Koulibaly.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks controlling the game and finishing.
27.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bucks leading by 20. Pass to Reddish. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Reddish. And a wide open look for Portis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Here's Cornette, and he banks in the layup. Cornette's got his first basket of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Kispert. It's Crowder on the wing. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bucks?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Wright. Kuzma sets a screen. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Here's Crowder. He's off from 17 feet. And it's Wright with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here is Poole. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And right, here we go. Pass to Poole. Launches a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Reddish with the ball. Now right defending. Here's Crowder. Three-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays. I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle. And didn't fool anybody with that crossover except maybe himself.
Pass to Poole. Poole on the wing. Back to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Portis. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Jackson. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.